Hi, welcome to Elevate the Game. I am so excited about our guest here today. We have some special guests, Coach Felicia Millerton from Stivers School for the Arts, and we have two outstanding cheerleaders, Jacqueline Bogan and Miracle Harris. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, let's jump right into it.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about your cheerleading program that you've built at Stivers.
Okay. At Stivers, we have two cheer teams. We have JV and varsity, and we also have middle school cheerleaders. My high school cheerleaders consist of 21 young ladies. They're very hardworking, some of the hardest working people I've ever seen because they have to maintain their school magnets and cheer and any other extracurricular activities they have. So we have a pretty awesome team.
Absolutely, I agree. Okay. You've been at Stivers now for 5 years. You've built an outstanding cheer program.
Thank you.
Actually, that is getting some state rankings and some state recognition. So, with the program, how do you feel like it's impacted the lives of young ladies that are participating?
I think it's encourage young ladies to be better people. Just encouraging them to treat people right and carrying themselves as young ladies. They know when we're on the bus, I'm like, take them scarves off, zip up your jackets, put your cheer shoes on. So just teaching them how to present themselves when they're out in public and just being young ladies.
Absolutely. Here's a question that I want to ask. A lot of people I've heard don't feel like cheerleading is a sport. Let's talk about that a little bit. What do you guys think? Do you think cheerleading is a sport?
Yes, I definitely think it's a sport because we put the same effort and time in as the boys do. So yeah, I definitely think it's a sport.
Just because we aren't throwing a ball or being hit does not mean that my sport is anything less than your sport. We are both learning leadership skills. We are both learning how to understand when it is time to be humble, whether we win or whether we lose. We're both learning those characteristics, so I don't think that cheerleading should be looked at as anything less than an average sport.
Absolutely. Well, I don't look at it as anything less than a sport. So I think we've cleared it up for anyone that is questioning, is cheerleading a sport? Coach, you want to add anything?
It's definitely a sport. My girls know we're not a seasonal team. Our program goes almost all year long. We have our auditions in May. Our girls start in June doing different fundraisers and different charity events that we like to support. Excuse me, and we go all the way until March.
Yeah. So
we have
you guys
April
do
off.
the same thing as a basketball team, a football
Absolutely.
team? All right.
Really two separate seasons, football and basketball put together. So if they want to know who's the hardest workers.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, you guys do a great job. So, Coach, let's look at the time commitment. And ladies, you can jump in this too. How much time and the commitment that you have and need to be a high-level cheerleader?
Well, it's definitely a lot of time. You miss a lot of things that go on with your friends and stuff. You don't really have many friends besides the girls that you cheer with. It's a lot of it's a lot of dedication, and it's a lot of that you got to put into it.
We've had 4-hour practices. We practice on Sundays. We practice before games, after games. So if we have a game on Friday, Saturday morning, 8 to 12, we are at the school putting our mats down. We dedicate a lot of time, but it's worth it because when we perform, we know that we tried our best. It's not like we went out there and we know that we didn't put in the effort, but when you put in the effort and you try your best, regardless of what the outcome is, you know that it was worth it. So,
Well, it sounds like the makings of a high-level team. And speaking of that, you guys have been able to accomplish some amazing things and gotten some honors the last several years. Let's talk about the state cheer competition that you guys have been involved in the last several years.
in 2016, that was our first year competing ever, and that was with the tumbling squad, and we got 3rd in the state. And then last year, we got 5th in state for non-tumbling. So it was very exciting, very humbling. The first year we had done it, it was nerve-wracking. It was very emotional because
Oh, yes.
we didn't have mats. We would practice in the cafeteria, and that has cement on the ground. And then we would practice in the gym. We would get tape and make our own panels for mats. And so it was nerve-wracking, but it was worth it. So
Yeah. Well, you guys have come a long way. You have mats now.
yes,
Yes. Well, see, that's a great thing.
yes.
So, Coach, speaking of the state competition, you guys are going to be hosting it coming up here real soon. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes, on Sunday we will be hosting the OASSA Southwest Regional Cheer Qualifier, Cheer and Dance Qualifier at Stivers. We will have over 41 teams, over 500 athletes. The girls will be performing. Last year we didn't compete in our competition, but this year we will. So everyone will be able to come out and see how much work we've been putting in and be able to support us.
Absolutely. Well, I've been very impressed with what you guys do, and that's why I'm happy to have you guys on the show. But before we go, all right, I'm a cheer dad. My daughter's cheered coming up, and I always wanted to know, how do you do the fundamental way to clap? You know, I'll be out here all like this. Can somebody teach me and us how we do a fundamental clap?
Miracle
You
shot.
have to hold your elbows together.
You guys watching?
Make sure the back of your fingers touch the back of your hand. You just clap at the top. Got it.
Now, Coach, will I make the team?
We will work on it. I'll groom you.
Well, it looks like I just got cut. I got cut for the team. Ladies, Coach, thank you guys so much. We appreciate what you guys do. We wish you much success in the upcoming event. The state competition, you guys are going to do great, and we'll be there to support you. So thanks again for coming.
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks for watching Elevate the Game. Be sure to catch all the episodes on dpstv.com. And don't forget to follow Dayton Public Schools on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.